with all the science that we have, with all the technology that we have, which is fantastic, but also with the storytelling. And that's where you need storytellers who can help humanity get the story right for the next stage of the journey. Oh, my friends, imagine it's 1888 and Virginia Woolf is born. Queen Victoria is on the throne. The clothes that women are wearing are really not designed to do anything except sit down and take tea and flatter great men. We are the ones who make it up as we go along. It's not a law of physics. It's not gravity. You know, we are making it up as we go along. And that's why when people say, oh, the world is the way it is, society is the way it is, what can you do? I think, are you crazy? We're making up the story ourselves. Tell another story, tell a better story, tell a different story. And as a fiction writer, I know the truth of that and the power of that. And that's what people get. When they read a story, they think, hey, I can write a better story for myself, for my own life, maybe for society, maybe for the world. But certainly, always, you can tell a better story for your own life, and that's power. When I was a young person, I was brought up in a very religious household. I was an adopted child and I never felt like I belonged very much. And I was a lonely child and I escaped into my mind. That's where I lived. And I began to understand when I was a young person, with no money, no prospects, my town was very poor. Nobody went to university, nobody did anything. And I thought, these are the facts of my life. It's no good. And I thought, if I can read myself as a fiction as well as a fact, if I can be my own story, I can change that story. And that I knew that very early, that I could write my way out. What if all those young people sitting in the villa in 1816, suppose I just moved them through a magic mirror, and we're in the 21st century, we're in my time. She set it in her time, what do I do in my time? I put them here. Without any explanation, I'll just bring them through. And they will have different occupations, but the same preoccupations. So Ry Shelley becomes a young trans man called Ry Shelley, who has had a change of sex, because I thought Ry Shelley's imagination was so large that she would easily encompass more than one form, more than one person, as well as more than one time. And her scientist doctor, Victor FranKISSstein, in my novel becomes Victor Stein, who's a computing technology expert who is also trying to create a new life form, but not out of the body parts of the graveyard, but out of the zeros and ones of code.